What's it at? 3 point? The exposure is good? Go sit down somewhere. Get your fucking face. Hi, this is Mike from thesubstream.com, and this is an episode of Watch This Instead for the week ending the 9th of April, 2010. And tonight comes date night, the unholy, hilarious union of two of NBC's Thursday night comedy stars, Steve Carell from The Office and Tina Fey from the very funny 30 Rock. They play a married couple looking to liven up their moribund work-a-day, drag-me-down marriage by having a special date night out on the island of Manhattan at a fancy restaurant called Claw. And they steal someone's reservation, which leads to a crazy mix-up of wacky hijinks and mistaken identities, car crashes and secret agents, corrupt cops and good cops in a helicopter, and funny crash with a funny taxi driver. It's exactly as funny, and they're exactly as funny as you think that they're going to be. These are two very talented people that can write their own material, and they're very, very, very good performers. And they've got legitimately great chemistry together. The problem with the film is everything except the two of them, except for Tina Fey and Steve Carell. The whole thing feels really cheap for some baffling reason. It was shot, quite obviously, on digital video, not the really kind of cool, artistic, breaking 21st century artistic cinematographic boundaries, Michael Mann kind of digital video, but the really cheap-looking, high-gain, you didn't rent enough lights to light your scene kind of what you could get out of a camera from Best Buy kind of digital video. And that makes the thing look and feel cheap. There's a important scene late in the film in a strip club, and it's not just a strip club, it's a strip club owned by a really powerful mafioso on the island of Manhattan, a strip club that's frequented by extremely rich, well-to-do, perverted people, and the strip club suffers from massive, incurable student filmitis. It's apparently a 10-foot by 10-foot red cube of a room filled with 3 dudes and 2 dancers in spangly bikinis. It's like Tina Fey phoned her buddy, the bricklayer, Bob, and said, "Bob, I need you to come to the set tomorrow to be an extra in the strip club because we can't get enough people." Somehow, we're making a film with Tina Fey and Steve Carell, and they can't afford enough extras to make the strip club look like an actual strip club. It feels and looks cheap. And because the film feels and looks cheap, it feels meager, and because it feels meager, it feels boring. You wonder to yourself, why did I pay $12 for this film when Avatar also cost $12? They clearly skimped on date night. It ruins all of what very good chemistry there is between the two stars in the film. And by the way, the film's directed by the Canadian guy that made the first Pink Panther remake, and also directed Night at the Museum with Ben Stiller. So what should you watch instead? On the recommendation of the fabulous Tom Berger, who comes in sometimes and volunteers his time as an editor to cut some of our little video shorts. The winner of the 2003 Eddie Award for Excellence in the Achievement of the Editorial Arts for Student Editing in Los Angeles, where he was introduced to Anne Hathaway and who spurned her. Tom recommends that you watch instead, and I agree, What's Up, Doc? From 1972 with Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal, directed by the very, very good Peter Bogdanovich. It's an homage to the great screwball comedies of the 30s, and it itself is a great screwball comedy. It's got mistaken identities, jewels, secret agents, secret documents, which bag is which, wacky hijinks, oh my goodness, laughs, tears, thrills. It doesn't feel meager, it doesn't feel cheap, and you should watch it instead.